Hello everybody, I'm Wanda and welcome to Crazy Days. Today we're going to be talking about joyful, patient, and faithful. Something that a lot of us have a lot of trouble with, a little bit of it, the patience especially. So this is a Betty's Box of Blessings, and as always it comes at perfect time. The Bible verse is Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. And that's pretty much sums it up. Joyful in hope. We can always hope for anything and expect it. Sometimes when we're hoping for something, we're not real joyful. We're kind of depressed and down and going, I hope something happens, but you're kind of down in the dumps thinking it ain't going to happen. That's the wrong attitude. You need to be joyful, thinking, I hope this will happen, and you need to have the confidence, I guess, that it will, the patience in affliction. Anytime that there's an affliction in your life, you need to be patient because there's always an overcoming period. Always. And faithful in prayer. Always, as always, prayer daily, 24 hours a day. So this box has lots and lots of good things in it. And as always, they have a CD, Audio Adrenaline. This CD brings back memories. I took my children to a concert a few years ago when they were younger and got to hear these people in real life. And it's No Plus Hope collection. So Audio Adrenaline. As always, Day Spring cards. A whole collection of them. I'm not taking them out because there's 3 books today and I want to talk about them. This one is Praying the Promises of the Bible. A prayer journal to strengthen your faith. It's beautiful. It's a hardback book. And each day there is a praying the promises of the Bible. Adversity, advice, anger, breakthroughs, calling, comfort, compassion, and on down to stress, surrender, trust, truth, U-turns, and wisdom. But I'm going to read courage right quick. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to face fear and danger with confidence, determination, and bravery. This is extremely difficult to do alone. We need a strong supporter. His name is God. When we wait for Him, His timing and power, His wisdom and discernment, when we trust Him to the utmost to see us through, when we rely on Him for strength, when we make His word part of our very being, that's when we find the courage to face overwhelming odds with true grit. So each day, and then there's different Bible verses to go along with it. Each day, encouragement in praying the promises of the Bible. A little hardback book also, Fret Busters. I had to laugh at the title of that one. But Fret Buster number 5. Confidence is not based on you having all the resources needed to take care of yourself. True confidence is based on the truth that God is faithful. That's all you got to know. God is faithful. It may seem like you're very down and out, that nothing's going right. But if you keep your eyes on God and stay there, things seem to work out always. Fret Busters, just a little book with a few 1-minute reads. Great to have around when you just want to pick something up and need a little bit of confidence. MyMamaThoughts.com. This is like, I think, an 8x10 that can be framed. It says, be joyful in hope, patient in afflictions, faithful in prayer, Romans 12:12. So that is our Bible verse, and it's in a form that can be framed. A Woman Overwhelmed. Finding God in the Messes of Life by Haley, Dimarco. Dimarco. Woman Overwhelmed. Heard of that? So I want to read just a little of this. She's talking about the first time she ever was overwhelmed in life was when she was a little bitty kid and somebody stole her bicycle. And her mother took her to get her bicycle back from the little kid next door. And that was when she just really felt overwhelmed, but her mother had her back. Her mother was there and helped with that situation. But she says, In the pages of this book, I have spilled the comical parts of my overwhelming life all over the place for you to laugh at and hopefully see some of yourself within. So don't spend too much time trying to clean things up for me. Just relax and go with the flow, knowing that you aren't the only overwhelmed woman in the world. We all are. Maybe in seeing something of yourself in the mess of my life, you'll be able to give yourself a break and laugh instead of cry. Then she goes on to say, in the end, I pray that you will find yourself so overwhelmed by the love of God that you won't have time or desire to be overwhelmed by the circumstances of life. I want to encourage you to see everything through the filter of His love and to understand what that means for your to-do list and your relationships. So she has a comical view on life. She lays everything out there as being when she was overwhelmed. And y'all, some days I just feel overwhelmed. I'm here in the office. It's kind of an unusual place for me to be. Feeling kind of overwhelmed. And that's why I brought Betty's Box of Blessings in here to do for you. I'm going to give you a quick glimpse around this room and you're going to go, oh my goodness, she needs help. I do. This office is kind of crazy. And guys, we've got the gathering coming up. It's in 3 weeks. This virus thing going on, and we're like, do we keep going? Do we postpone it? What do we do? So right now, we're just continuing on as if there isn't anything else going on in the world. We're keeping our eyes on it. We're paying attention. And if it comes down to it, the last few minutes, we will cancel. We'll say, hey, look, no travel. But for now, the gathering's still going. We're still overwhelmed right now. I guess I feel that way. I have all these things here that I want to give to you guys that are coming to visit with us. And we're blessed. That's all I can say. Danny and I have been very, very blessed over the last few years. And we want to spend time with each one of you that comes to Mississippi to spend time with us on March the 21st. We have some great gifts. We have some great people coming. Our sponsors, y'all. Hoss Tools has been a sponsor for maybe close to 3 years. They're going to be there. Travis is coming by visiting with us, and we're going to be giving away a single wheel hoe. We've got Ashley from Greenstalk Planters. Y'all know I love my planter. And I've got another planter coming up for the cabin. We're going to be working on it. And Ashley's going to be giving away a 4-tier Greenstalk planter. So guys, be looking for that. Then we're going to have things from Grower Solution. We're going to have some from My Patriot Supply. Y'all, it's going to be awesome. And we have a very special set of giveaways at the gathering from Thomas and Betty's Box of Blessings. He sent me a whole box, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what he sent. One of my favorite boxes, and yours too, Unafraid. I got the whole box of Unafraid. It's going to be there. We're going to be giving this whole box away to someone at the gathering. So, Unafraid. One whole box, guys. See? One of my other favorites, Worship in the Wait. The whole box. They sent me that box too. So, Worship in the Wait. Always worship while you're waiting. And because this one is special too, it's one of the last ones we've got. It's Hunting Hope. And in it were some coloring books, word search puzzles, things like that. So I'm probably going to break this one up for some of the kids' giveaways. So I think that would be special. But that wasn't all. For those of you that like to put puzzles together, look at this. They have puzzles. And you can do a subscription to these. This one is Flowers with I Will Be With You. This one, the words, Jesus' name, you know, the names of Jesus, Messiah, King, Prince of Peace, Christ, the rock, the whole thing with the line in the middle. The others, this one, Peace I Will Leave With You. My peace I give to you with pink. Look at this. You will show me the path of your life. In your presence is fullness of joy. I had to read it. It was kind of odd. Is the world nice? This one, right now in America, something we need. Be strong and courageous. Very patriotic, very much. So some of these I will use with some of the kids, and some will just be normal giveaways. And guys, we want to thank Betty's Box of Blessings. They have been the biggest supporter of Crazy Days probably since I began. And I want to thank Thomas, and I want to thank Betty from Betty's Box of Blessings for being there for us and for sending to every one of our gatherings. Each one of them I've had something from Betty's Box of Blessings. So if you can come to Mississippi, come on. I'm trying not to feel overwhelmed. I'm going to take the book, read a page or two every evening, and kind of get a laugh and just chill and spend time with God and say, God, you got this. I know everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to, and there's nothing I can do about it except go with the flow, God's flow. Thank you guys from Crazy Days.